Aloha, welcome. Let's begin. Come up to the front of your mat. You'll need 2 blocks for this practice. Make your way onto your back. Extend the legs out if that feels comfortable, or feel free to bend the knees. Just take a moment to settle in. Take some nice deep breaths. Beginning to breathe in and out of the nose. Listening to the sound of your own breath at the back of the throat. Go ahead and bend the knees on your next inhale. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then exhale, place the feet back down. Inhaling the right leg up to the sky, cross it over. Inhale the left knee up towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Arms go out to the side. Left knee opens up. Inhaling, bring that knee up to the sky again. And exhale, let the left knee open up. Inhale, bring that left knee up to the sky. And one more time, exhale, let it open up. Inhale, left knee up. Bring that right leg up to the sky. Switch sides, left leg up, cross it over. Inhale the right knee up towards the chest. Lengthen through the tailbone. Maybe rock the knee. Place the right foot down. Go ahead and open that right knee up. And then inhale, bring it back up towards the sky. And right knee opens up. It doesn't matter if it comes in contact with anything. And then inhale, bring it back up towards the sky. One more time. Exhale, right knee opens up. Taking the left sole of the foot within. And then inhale, the right knee up. Left leg up to the sky. Bring both of those knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Take the knees nice and wide. Arms up into the shape of a cactus. And windshield wiper those legs, knees to the right. Head looks over that left shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Inhale the knees up. Exhale, knees fall to the left. Head looks over that right shoulder if that feels okay. Inhale the knees back up. Knees to the right again. Head to the left. Inhale the knees up. Exhale, knees to the left. Head to the right. Inhale, knees up. Knees back to the chest for a little hug. Place the feet back down. Feet are going to be hip width or outer hip width apart. Hands are down by the sides. Palms are facing the mat. Take a nice big breath in and then press into the feet and lift the hips up. Inhaling the arms all the way up. Making contact with the top of the mat. While the hips are lifting straight up to the sky, pressing evenly through those feet. And then exhale, lower the hips and the arms slowly. Again, big breath in, grounding into the feet. As you exhale, press into the feet, lift the hips and the arms. Big breath in. And then exhale, lower the hips and the arms back down nice and slow. Bring the arms up behind the head, clasping the fingers. Extend that right leg out, pressing into that left foot. Press that lower back in towards the mat. Big breath in. And then exhale, lift the shoulders and the leg up. And lift. And lift. And lift. Exhale and lift. And then we'll switch sides. Switch the grip behind the head. Extend the left leg out, pressing the lower back in towards the mat. Take a big breath in and then lift. And lift. And lift. Again, lifting the shoulder blades and the legs up towards the sky. And let that side go. And the knees to the chest, give yourself a little hug, let go of that effort. Make your way over to the right side, use your right arm as a pillow, take a couple of breaths here. Pressing into the arms, make your way up into table position. And into cow as you inhale. Exhale into cat. And then inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last set. Extend the right leg out. Flex and point through the right toe. And go ahead and inhale the right leg up. Place it over to the left, maybe just a few inches. Look past that left wrist. And then extend the left leg. Flex and point. Flex and point. Pick that left foot up. And bring it over towards the right a few inches. And look over your right shoulder, over that right wrist. And bring the hips back to table position. Tuck the toes, big breath in. Exhale. Lift the knees, hovering just a couple of inches above the mat. Feel everything in your body activate. Stepping out into your plank. Stay nice and strong. And then back into table, keeping the knees hovering. Lower down, plant the feet, exhale into child's pose. Inhale up into table, tuck the toes, and into down dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet, shift the hips from left to right. Do what intuitively feels good. Return to stillness. Big breath in. And then step up to the top of the mat. Here's your ragdoll. And then rolling up. Inhale the arms up to the sky. And exhale, arms down. Stepping up to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it out to plank. Slowly make your way down to your belly. Plant the toes. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, big breath in. And then exhale, push through table and into down dog again. Big breath in. Bottom of that exhale, walk or step up to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it out to plank. Slowly lower yourself down. Plant the feet into the mat. And let's bring the arms out to the sides, directly near your temple, probably in line with your temple, and tent or spider those fingers. Elbows are stretching up to the sky. You're going to inhale in this modified cobra. A little bit of pressure into the hands. Inhale up again. And then exhale, release. One more time. Inhale and lift. And then exhale, release. Hands go underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Big breath in. Push through table and into down dog. Big breath in. We're going to inhale that right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale and extend. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale and extend. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Step that foot through. Lower the left knee down and come on up. Bending into that front knee, extending that stretch along the front left hip. Stay and hold or move dynamically. Inhale the arms up. Bring them down in front of you. You're going to open up and twist to the right, bringing that right arm towards the back, pressing in through both of those feet. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Stepping out to plank, lower yourself down to belly. Inhale up for cobra or upward dog. Tuck the toes, big breath in, pressing through table, and then into down dog. Other side, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee towards the nose and pause. Inhale and extend. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Inhale and extend. One more time. Knee towards the nose. Step out through. Lower the right knee. Inhale up. Pressing into both feet, bending into that front left knee. Stay anywhere where it feels good. And then stay lifted. Arms go up to the sky. Bring them right down in front of you. This time you're going to twist to the left, so open up that left arm. Pressing into both of those feet will help you keep your balance. And again, twisting to the left. Big breath in. Exhale, bring that left arm forward, hands down, stepping out to plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, through table and into down dog. Slowly coming down to your knees. Gonna grab your block. Make your way to sitting. You're gonna place the other block nearby. And let's just go ahead with rolling up the shoulders, up, back, and around. And then going the other direction. Letting the head go back and forth, bringing it down to the chin, and rolling over to the right shoulder, the left shoulder. Doing anything intuitively with your neck here. Just being careful, bring the head back up. We're going to keep the shoulders down. Inhale the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, bringing the hands back down. Again, inhale, bringing the hands up, allowing yourself to go into cow. And then exhale, allowing yourself to come into cat a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Expanding through that rib cage. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Bringing that right hand to the mat. Inhale the left arm up. Reach over towards that right side. Bring that arm back down and reach all the way up towards the back, lifting up through the heart, looking up towards the sky. Bring that arm back down and inhale back up. Other side. Inhale the right arm up, reaching over towards the left this time. Bring that arm all the way down, sweeping up, ending up towards the back, lifting through your heart. Bring that hand back forward and then come all the way back up. Roll those shoulders up, back, and around. All right. Here we're going to bring that arm to cactus. One arm's going to be up, one arm's going to be down. And then we'll switch directions and doing it back and forth. Just feeling what your mobility feels like. If one side feels different than the other. Arms move into Gomukhasana. Going to either side. Internally and externally rotating. going to switch around here so you can see what's happening behind my back. Again, switching both sides, not bringing the hands towards, into contact with your back. And just focusing on that mobility. They don't need to reach towards each other. Just that movement. And then let the arms go. You're going to grab that block. Bring it into the right hand. Bring that left arm into Gomukhasana. So is the right arm. But you're going to hand the block to the left hand. And then rotate. Arms move into Gomukhasana on the other side. You're going to hand that block to the right hand. It's not as easy as it looks. It might feel a little awkward. And then again, rotate, doing the other side, handing that block to the left hand through your Gomukhasana arms. And then the block to the right hand. Might be easier from one side to the other. All good for your brain and for your shoulder mobility. Okay, once let the block down, let the shoulders go, and then come into Malasana. Bringing the feet nice and wide, hands at heart center. Place the elbows on top of the knees. Invite you to close your eyes. Big deep breaths. Place the hands down. Extend through the legs. Nice forward fold. Big breath in. And exhale. Wiggle anything out. And we'll roll all the way up. Nice and slow. So let's bring the blocks to the top of the mat. Placing them in their highest setting. And you'll step up into the top of the mat into Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Widening the feet, bringing the hands up to the blocks. Weight's going to be in the left hand. Bending through that left knee. Inhale that right arm up and twist. Bending through that right elbow, bring the right hand to the back. Inhale the right arm up again. And then exhale. Bring the right hand down. Exhale, forward fold. Let that side go. And then inhale, halfway lift. Bending through the right knee this time. Weight into the right hand. Inhale the left arm up and twist. Forgot to demo, but go ahead and bend through the left elbow, bringing that left hand to the back. Inhaling the arm up, and then exhale. Inhale, bring those blocks up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Then take a step back out into plank. Lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Plant the feet. Inhale for cobra or upward dog. Exhale. Into table, and then into downward dog. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Pause. Inhale and extend. Again, right knee to the nose towards pause. Inhale and extend. Right knee towards the nose. You're going to slowly lower that right knee down to the mat. Placing the right hand down. Inhale the left arm all the way up into a supported side plank. Bringing a block with you. Bring it into that left hand. You're going to come all the way up. Place that block over by in front of that left knee. Left leg is extended. Right hand is lifting up towards the sky. Then picking up that left block, we're just going to slowly bend towards the floor or mat, but holding the block and activating through the obliques. Then go ahead and bring the blank block all the way up, bringing our arms back into that Gomukhasana arm, passing the block to that right hand, and then switching sides. Block is in the right hand now. We're going to point the body forward towards that left leg, which is now our new front. Place the weight into the right hand. Inhale the left arm up and twist. Back right knee is lifted, or feel free to bring it down to the mat. You can use the block for support, lowering that if needed. Removing the block, moving through forward fold over to the other side on your right-sided lunge now. We're just going to step forward, coming into Malasana. You can use a block here if you need. And then bend, forward fold, rolling all the way up. Inhaling the arms up to the sky. And exhale, arms down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, stepping up to plank. Optional vinyasa or push into down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Inhale and extend. Pause, knee to nose, inhale and extend. And then again, bring that knee forward, pause, and then slowly lower it, that left knee down. Left kind of goes below your face, opening up to the right, inhaling that right arm up to the sky into supported side plank. Grab that block. Block is going to be in the right hand. You're going to inhale all the way up, coming up to that left knee. Block goes over and towards in front of that right knee this time, left hand up towards the sky. And again, picking up that block can change the setting, but we want to just reach towards the earth and then up. Small movement, activating through the obliques. Reach and then coming back up. Reach and then up. Bringing that hands up and bringing the arms into Gomukhasana. Pass the block over into the left hand now. Left hand is now going towards the front right leg. That's going to be your front. Back leg moves into our lunge position. Again, option to lower that back left knee. Inhale the right arm up and twist. Reaching through that back heel. Exhale, the arm comes down. Move the block out of the way, hands down. Coming back through the forward fold, moving over to the left-sided lunge. Again, option to lower that back knee, but stepping forward into Malasana. Forward fold, exhale, and then inhale, rolling all the way up. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it out to plank. Optional vinyasa or push back into down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale and extend. Again, exhale, knee to nose and pause. Inhale and extend. Again, knee towards the nose. Step that right foot all the way out towards the right side of the mat into lizard pose. Move the hips around here intuitively. Maybe do some circles. Stepping forward into Malasana. Bring the hands to prayer or keep them in touch with the earth. Standing all the way up. Shifting the weight over to that left foot. And inhale that right leg up, right knee up. And then open it up into goddess pose. Arms are in cactus. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale into Virabhadrasana 2 on that right knee as a bent leg. Reverse that warrior. Inhaling up. And then exhale. Grabbing for that block. Going to place the block in front of that right foot. Bring the right hand down. Inhale, left arm up into Trikonasana. Gonna lift up the body, and here's where we reach towards the earth and then inhale up. Small movement, activating the oblique, bringing that right hand up into Gomukhasana arms. Hand the block to that left hand and reach forwards, shifting the body forward, moving into your right-sided lunge. Place the weight into that left hand. Shift the weight forward into our revolved half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand reaching towards the back. Maybe it's still connected to the hip. Bend through that right knee. Place that left foot down. And come into pyramid pose. Exhale, forward fold. Big breath in. Bend through that left knee. Make your way onto the mat. Right knee is over the left. And you're going to make your way over so that the left knee is over the right. Helping yourself come up. You're going to make your way into Malasana. Again, using the block if that feels more supportive. Hands at heart center. Go ahead and forward fold. Inhale all the way up, bringing the arms up to the sky. And hands down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping out to plank. Optional Vinyasa or push back into down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Inhale and extend. Again, knee towards the nose and pause. Inhale and extend. Knee towards the nose and pause. Step that left foot all the way into lizard pose. So the right or the left arm is on the inside of the left knee. Circle those hips around. Move there. Move them intuitively. And then stepping forward into Malasana. Arms back, come back to heart center. We're going to stand all the way up. Shifting the weight into that right foot. Lift that left knee up. So bending through that left knee. And then you're going to open up the left knee to the left. Take a big step out into goddess pose. Arms are in cactus shape. Inhale up to our starfish. Exhale into Virabhadrasana 2, our warrior 2. Pressing through that back foot. Keep that left block somewhere near that left foot. Going to inhale, reversing that warrior. And then exhale and release. Straightening that front knee. Bringing the arm down into the block, into Trikonasana. Gaze can be down, out, or up. Find some stability. We're going to lift up, lifting the block with us, and then bend and lift. Bend and lift. Bend and lift. Coming all the way up, bringing the block with you. Arms going to Gomukhasana. You're going to pass the block. Right hand has the block now. Shifting your weight towards that front foot. Shift forward, place the block down, find some stability. Weight is in that right hand, coming into revolved Ardha Chandrasana. Lifting through that left hand. Maybe that left hand is connected to the hip. Bending through that left knee, place that right foot down. And then forward fold into pyramid pose. Bend through that right knee, making your way to seated. Again, shifting over so that the right foot is in front, and then coming into Malasana. Again, using that block. Forward fold, inhale, rolling all the way up. Take a step together, inhale the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, release. Nice job. Now let's work on our balance. Go ahead and shift the weight over to the right leg. Firm that lower belly. Inhale that left knee up. The knee can be up or lifted, or maybe you grab for that right toe, bending through the knee, coming back, lengthening through the crown of the head. Maybe you extend through the leg or the heel. Again, these are all just little bus stops. Maybe you're able to open. You can do this entire thing with the knee bent. Find some stability. Bring that right leg forward. Maybe bending. Maybe not. Let that side go. Remember, balancing is a skill. Gotta practice. If not, it just gets rusty. Release the weight into that left leg. Inhale the right leg up. Then again, grabbing maybe for that left toe or the right toe. Remember, stand tall, lengthening out of the crown of the head, rooted through that left foot. Maybe extending that front leg. Maybe opening up the leg to the side. Again, you can do this entire thing with the knee bent. Find some stability, bring that leg forward, maybe forward fold, and let that side go. And wiggle it out, maybe forward fold, wiggle it out there. Just let go of all that effort, rolling all the way up if you did. Coming up to the top of the mat, inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way down to seated, extending the legs forward. Hands are going to be about a foot away from your buttocks. Fingers are pointing towards them or maybe a little bit out. Bending through the elbows. Into reverse table, you're going to scoop the hips all the way up towards the sky, lifting the entire body up. Big breath in, exhale, scoop the hips, lift all the way up. Keep that heart lifted, the hips lifted, pressing into the feet. Bending through those elbows, slowly bring the hips down. Coming forward, give yourself a little hug, let go of that effort. Opening up the knees, bringing the feet together into a nice forward fold. And then coming up. Right knee out, right leg off to the side, bend that left knee, place that foot wherever it is, and root into your sit bones. Place the right hand down, inhale that left arm up, and reach over to the right side. Keeping both of the sit bones connected. Drop that right hand down, lifting up and twisting. Keeping the heart lifted, bring the right hand all the way back around, and then all the way back up. Counter stretch to the other side. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Other side, left leg extends, bend that right knee. Again, grounding into the sit bones, inhale the right arm up, and then reach over towards that left leg. Drop that left arm or the right arm down, reaching up to the sky. A little twist, bring that right arm back down, reaching back up. Counter stretch to the other side. I didn't do it in the video. Make sure you do. And then we'll make our way down to our back. Cross that right leg over that left leg for your eagle leg. Pressing into the left foot, lift up the hips, send the hips to the right a couple inches, place the hips down. Let the feet move over to the right. Knees are going to fall over to the left. We're moving into a nice deep twist. Arms move out to the sides into the shape of a T. It takes a minute to relax. Send the message to your body to let go and surrender. Use every exhale, especially focusing around the hip area. See where you can find more softness. I'm going to bring the hands back down by the sides, lifting the knees up as you inhale, pressing into the left foot, shift the hips over to the left, and then go ahead and bring the knees up. Give yourself a hug between sides, and we'll switch sides. Left knee over right. to your eagle leg, press it into the right foot, shift the hips over to the left, let the knees drop over to the right. Arms are in the shape of a T. Might feel different on one side of the body versus the other. Give yourself a few moments here. Again, send the message to your body to relax and let go. Nice deep breaths here. Next inhale, bring those arms back down by the sides, bring the knees back up, pressing into that right foot, shift the hips back over, unwind the legs, bring the knees to the chest. Maybe bring the knees nice and wide, giving your groin a little stretch, grabbing the front of the shins or the ankles. Maybe it's just a happy baby here. Do whatever feels good for you. You can make your way into Shavasana or final pose, extending the legs out if that feels comfortable, or bend through the knees. Find a comfortable place for your arms. Make any adjustments you need to your body and relax, let everything go. This is the most important pose of the entire practice, allowing everything to finally integrate. Soften muscles around the face, the eyes, the space between the eyebrows, the forehead, and the jaw. Just let everything relax, melting towards the earth. Feeling yourself let go through every breath. When you're ready, bend through the knees. Give yourself a little hug. Make your way up to sitting. I'm going to use a block so that I'm a little bit lifted. My hips are higher up than my shins. And then we'll make our way to a comfortable sitting position. Just sit for a few moments. Notice how you feel. Bring the hands to heart center. Bow your chin towards your chest and take a few deep breaths. Mahalo for practicing with me. Namaste. Aloha.